Hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Play video of mine. As you can see on the screen, in the title, even in the description, we are back to playing some NekoPara Live. Now I know it's been a bit since I played this game. For those of you that have seen the previous video before this, you know why. But for those that didn't, to put it shortly, I was in hospital for a bit. No worries, I'm fine, feeling a lot better, thank you. But that's why there hasn't been really any videos up lately. But we are back. We're going to get back into things, and we're kicking it off once again with some NekoPara Volume 3. So with that being said, let's dive in and continue where we last left off. Alright, if that's how it's gonna be. Oh, Maple, are you on your break? Yeah, I've been here for a while. Her reply is cold and deliberate. A nail file and nail polish rest on the table. You doing your nails? I guess, fixing my nails has always helped me relax. If they don't look good, I can't stop thinking about them until I fix them. Mabel raises her hand to examine her nails as she speaks. I guess that's just the thing cat girls do. It's like she's sharpening her nails because she's angry or something. As I ponder the mysteries of these cat girls, I fill a kettle with hot water and bring out the tea leaves. So yeah, sorry, I butchered that. So you've been kind of zoning out a lot lately. Is anything wrong? Liar. Nah, nothing you need to worry about. Well, I'm worried anyway. I said it's nothing. Now what do I do? I feel like she's acting strange ever since we came back from the amusement park. But what am I supposed to do if she won't talk to me about it? Silence. I'm not much of a talker in the first place, but if she's upset about something, I can't just leave her alone. Is she going to quit? With a troubled mind, I begin preparing the tea leaves I just brought out. Hey, Cashew. I turn to her. Why do you think you opened a bakery? She stares at her now perfectly manicured and polished fingers, zoning out again. Her voice was flat and emotionless. Why? Okay, so like your parents' place is pretty old Japanese, whatever that word is, right? It's all based on these ancient techniques, and you have to follow all those strict guidelines and stuff, don't you? So why did you leave home and just start a bakery? She stares at me, her gaze unamusing. Why? Huh. Well, a lot of reasons. A lot, huh? Like, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. She's not pursuing it, instead just idly resting her chin on one hand while fiddling with her phone on the other. So why ask the question then? I honestly have no idea what she was thinking. She must have had something in mind, but... Hey, you like cat girls, right, Cashew? Do I like cat girls? Not cats, like actual cat girls, like us. I mean, yeah, I do, but... Oh, no, not like that. I mean, like, are you Taco? Not right now, buddy. I mean, like, are you only attracted to cat girls? Excuse me? What the hell is she getting at, bringing up something like that? I have absolutely no clue what her aim is with this. You've got a lot of companions, you know. That's why I'm like, does he only like cat girls? No, that's not it at all. Never expected to have cat girls as my partners. Much less 4 of them, but I'll keep that part to myself. Each of them has their own charms though, right? There's no way I could rank them. Everyone seems fine with it too, so I groan in a bit bewilderment. Yeah, that seems right about you. Huh? You don't seem like the kind of guy who'd care if someone was a cat, girl, or a human, I mean. What? Oh, I guess so. Maple puts her phone back in her pocket and stands up. Sorry for asking something weird. I'm done with my break. See ya. That Maple, what is with her? She's leaving. I'm still as confused as when this all started. Dumbfounded, I start Maple's back as she exits the room. Time for my break. Oh, Cinnamon. Is Maple relieving you? Yes, Mei-chan's taking over now. Cinnamon gently lowers herself down onto the sofa. I pour some hot water from the kettle and place a cup of black tea in front of Cinnamon. Aw, thank you. Sorry to make you go through all the trouble. Don't worry about it. I wanted some tea too. I was going to have some extra anyway, even if you didn't come along. She nods at me, smiling. The two of us quietly begin to sip our tea. Then we return our cups to the saucers, each one making a little clank as we set them down. Now Cinnamon is sighing. What's wrong? I never hear you sighing. Sorry, that wasn't a sigh, it was... Right, I was just breathing heavily because I was drooling. Come on, you think I'm gonna buy that? Maybe not. I guess trying to hide it was kind of pointless. Another sigh. That one was even deeper. The two of us both take another sip of our tea. Cinnamon glances at me, her head slightly lowered. Mei-chan hasn't been well lately. She takes another sip. Ever since we went to the amusement park, right? She inclines her head in a slight nod. May I use your computer for a moment, Cashew? My computer? I hand my laptop over to her. She definitely navigates to a web page and turns the laptop toward me. Can you take a look at this? Displayed on the screen is a video of Maple singing on the stage. This is from the other day, isn't it? Yes. Take a look at the comments section. She scrolls down and I can see the comments. That cat girl is cute. I don't know, wait a minute. I didn't know there was such a cute cat girl around. This cat girl is so good at singing. The comment section is mostly filled with variations of those things. What is all this? Looks like she's gotten pretty popular. Yes, I think you're right. But Cinnamon takes a breath before continuing.
めいちゃんは猫としてしか見られてないことを気にしてるんじゃないかなって。
I think it's possible that Mei-chan is worried about being just thought of as just a cat girl.
本人に確認したわけじゃないから多分なんですけど。
Not that she'd say it out loud, of course, so it's just a guess, but she furrows her brow in frustration. So she's worried about being seen as just a cat girl, huh?
じゃあさ、歌唱って猫好きなの？
Now what she asked earlier makes a little more sense. Hey, you like cat girls, right, Cashew?
別に猫だからとか人だからとかって感じじゃないもんね。
You don't seem like the kind of guy who would care if someone was a cat girl or human, I mean. Maple's words echo in my mind.
昔もこんなことがあったんです。
Something like this has happened before. It has? She nods, her mouth contorting into a pained
めい
smile.
ちゃんは昔は歌うことが大好きだったんですけれど、
Mei-chan used to love singing, but...
歌唱さんも見てましたよね、昔の動画。
Well, you saw it, didn't you, Cashew? In that old video? The video I watched back at the amusement park? I nod to
あ
Cinnamon.
の動画はいろんなコメントがついてたんですけど、
There were quite a few comments on that video, but
いいことも悪いことも
I
猫
think
だからっていう評価がショックだったみたいで。
I think it must have been a shock to see her, to her to see all the comments, good and bad, referred to as cat girl. All because of the word cat girl, huh? Even if they have good things to say, they just still call her cat girl. Even if they have mean things to say, they still call her cat girl. She said she wanted to be a singer. It would have definitely been a shock for a young Maple in that video. She's proud by nature, so it's not hard to imagine.
だけどこの間のことがあってからなんだかずっとぼーっとしてて。
She's been out of it ever since that happened at the amusement park. Whenever you ask what's wrong, she just dodges the question, right?
はい。
Right. So that's what's been going on. It looks like the video has been circulating a lot since it was uploaded. A lot of people have left comments on it. It seems to have an endless parade of comments like the one Cinnamon showed me.
私はまためいちゃんが楽しそうに歌ってる姿が見たいって思ってて。
I just wanted to hear Mei-chan sing again.
でも余計なことをしてめいちゃんを傷つけちゃったのかなって。
But I guess I went overboard and ended up hurting her. She hangs her head, turning her eyes away from me. She breathes out a long, long sigh. In response, I gently bop her on the head. You really do like Mabel, don't you, Cinnamon? You're more like best friends and sisters.
親友？
Best friends? She looks up at me with a wide-eyed expression. You're sisters, but your relationship is like Coco's and but your relationship isn't like Coco's and Azuki's. It's not like Coco's and Vanilla's either. I guess you could say that you two are on equal ground with each other. You're like two friends who really get along. They're not like Coco and Azuki, where one is clearly the older sister and the other is the younger one. And they don't cling to each other like Coco and Vanilla do. But I do remember Maple always seeming troubled. Always trying to help out somehow. Worrying about whether the results of her actions could be good or bad. It seems like the kind of relationship that only really close friends have. That's what I mean.
そうですね。
I suppose.
私とめいちゃんはそんな感じかも。いえ。
Maybe Mei-chan and I or something like that, or...
私はめいちゃんの親友でいたいってそう思います。
It's more like I want to be Mei-chan's best friend. That seems closer to the truth. She furrows her brow again as she smiles at me, but her smile seems a little ashamed. I give her a gentle pat on the head. I'm worried about Maple too. I want to see if I can get any clues from her. I'm not much of a negotiator though, so I don't know how much success I'll have.
カシオさんならきっと大丈夫だと思います。
If it's you asking, I'm sure she'll let something slip.
めいちゃんのことお願いしてもいいですか?
Would it be alright if I asked Mei-chan myself? Sure, I want to try to talk to her a little too. I nod to her. Taco! No. Maple and Cinnamon are both part of my family. I want to do everything I can to help them. That's the honest truth.
あとですね、ちょっと話は変わるんですけど。
Oh, and this is gonna sound a little weird, but
このパソコン休憩中お借りしてもいいですか?
can I use your computer on my break, please? She fidgets in embarrassment. I don't mind. Why?
ちょっと調べ物したいことを思い出しまして。
I have a feeling I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh, I just remembered something I wanted to look up. Oh, what?
別に変なことじゃなくてですね。
It's not like anything weird, don't worry.
でもちょっと家だと調べられないっていうか。
It's just something I can't look up back at home, that's all.
一人の時に見たい、調べたいことっていうか。
I guess you could say it's something I wanted to look at for a while. Taco! Knock it off! Or else I'm putting you in your kennel. I guess you could say it's something I wanted to look at while I'm alone. Wait, no, I mean something I wanted to look up.
変なことじゃないんですよ。
It's nothing strange, okay?
ちょっとした知的好奇心って言いますか?
I guess it's just like intellectual curiosity. Do that in your own house. I take my laptop away from the panting Cinnamon.
にゃーん、カシオさんが私を信じてくれない。
No, Cashew-san doesn't believe me.
ちょっとだけ休憩時間をエンジョイしたかっただけなのに。
I just wanted to enjoy my break a little bit. Yeah, and what was it you were planning on enjoying?
その蔑むような視線もまた。
That scornful gaze of yours again. You really don't break character, do you?
はい、これが私ですから。
Nope, I am who I am after all. And I was just coming to think of her in a new light. Taco! Well, I guess that's what the announcer meant. She is, as usual, a slightly bothered-looking cat girl.
NekoPara.
So, what do you think? Although, for once, I used kind of tea leaf you don't... Yeah. Although, for once, I used a kind of tea leaf you don't usually have.
使わないリーフの取り扱いがいくら充実しててもね。
Might be one that we don't usually have, but it turned out pretty much perfect anyway.
うちは別に紅茶屋じゃないんだから、抑えるべき銘柄があればいいんじゃない?
Since we're not really a tea shop, I figured it's fine if I only stock up on my favorite brands, right? Maple shrugs, waving her hand dismissively.
そもそもケーキ屋に紅茶の営業に来るって時点で話がずれてるでしょ。
Anyway, the day our cake shop starts seriously dealing in tea is the day we lost our way.
あんたのケーキより紅茶前に出したって意味ないんだから。
Basically, I'm saying I haven't been focusing on tea over your cakes. Actually, I don't know what kind of plans you had after this, so... There's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into.
そんなもん。
So that's what you're getting at. There's some that's sold by... Wait, there's some that's sold by this new tea shop. I leave closing the store to the others while my secretary of tea and I walk home. I still glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual, though I can't say whether usual is downcast or just cold. She's doing her work, but I can tell she's not putting in a lot of effort because she's a cat girl. I remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. I take another glance at Maple's face.
何よ。さっきからジロジロ人の顔見て。
What? You've been peeking at me for a while now.
やたら視線感じて気になるんですけど。
Though I only happened to catch you, I'm not mad, just wondering. She turns her head just enough to look at me out of the corner of her eye. Although I just nothing in particular, just my attempt to lie gets caught in my throat midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. I look away from Maple, who seems upset, and I turn my gaze toward the night sky. Ugh, my bad. Yeah, right, that's right.
何よ、一人で納得して。
What are you doing agreeing with yourself? Nah, it's just because I'm not that great at catching small details. I wonder if I could just ask it straight.
何を改まって。
Okay, seriously, what are you saying? She stares at me, head cocked suspiciously. I turn my head back toward her and meet her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kitten, when you said you wanted to be a singer? Why was that?
そういうことね。
Is that what you wanted to ask about? She idly runs her hand through her hair and lets out an exaggerated sigh. Maple has probably guessed that what I really wanted to ask about by now.
恋猫でもない私に残業させるとか。
Are you making me work overtime because I'm not your companion?
何かあるのかと思ったら、そんなこと聞きたかったの？
If there's something you want from me, are you gonna, like, tell me or what? What kind of person do you take me for?
バニラ風に言うなら、エロパティシエ？
A horny pastry puffer, to use Vanilla's words.
4匹も恋猫のいる。
You do have 4 companions. Well, she's not wrong, though, so I just shut up. I'm not making her overtime because I want to start a love affair, though. Still, I've got enough common sense to know that with 4 companions, I'm not really convincing anyone. I turn my gaze away from Maple and look up at the night sky.
それは別に本人らが満足してるんだからいいけどね。
I mean, it's not like they're unhappy, so I have no problem with it.
私が口出すことじゃないし。
And I'm not the one who said that anyway. He glances at me with mischievous eyes and a weary smile. Is she the one who's unhappy? I hear a grunt before looking up at the sky with
見
me.
たでしょ？あの動画。
You saw that video, didn't you?
私がいくつの時だと思ってんのよ。
It was something I thought of a lot.
あんな子猫の頃の馬鹿げた夢なんて、とっ
バラ
くに忘れたわ。
But I gave up that stupid kittenhood dream a long time ago. Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. But you still think about it now, don't you? Down. Her expression stiffens. She quickly relaxes when she speaks again. It's in that same aloof
んな
tone.
わけないでしょうが。
Yeah, it's not like
ちょ
that.
っとチヤホヤされたくらいで勘違いする年だとでも思ってんの？
I was pampered so much back then. Do you really think I understood how the world works?
そもそも猫が夢とかバカなこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
In the first place, a cat girl having a dream is just dumb, isn't it? Maple. The comments of the video all said something similar, because she's a cat girl. I could see that one word weighing down on Maple, but everything she said just now seems so hollow. I'm not sure if she believes it herself. If that's true, then why did you get so good at singing? I stopped in my tracks and hurled a question at her.
箇所
She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widening, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could get that good without practicing. Her bird frowns with unease as she casts a gaze downward. The usual air that surrounded her when we were side by side is now nowhere to be found. At the bottom of my field of vision, I notice her wriggling her pale, slender hands. I take a step toward her and pat her slumped head. The people who eat my cakes. I'm always happy to see their smiles. She stares. She raises her head. You asked me before. That's why I wanted to become a baker.
箇所
Talking about myself is a little embarrassing. A reluctant smile drifts on my face and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So I did as he said, study to make Japanese sweets.
箇所
She doesn't say anything else. Maple stares at me, waiting for me to continue. Since my family has some ancient traditions, my upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, club activities, hobbies, I had to forgo all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Well, not that I regret all that. Even after all this time, I still don't. I can't make the bitter smile on my face go away. Maple's eyes are wide and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. But one day, I wanted to be a baker, by myself. Everyone there looked so happy eating their cake. Everyone, even those who might be assured or sad otherwise. Every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit, and I give voice to even the parts I locked away in my heart. Before, I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then, someone asked me, why is it that you're making these sweets? Back then, I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I wanted to be like that person. I wanted to make something that could put a smile on anyone's face when they ate it. Enough that I was willing to give up all I had worked so hard and so long for. Mabel's expression hardens as I watch her ears turn toward me to take in every word. So I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as others around me, said many harsh things to me. But I knew I had to be my true to myself. I decided to turn toward my own dream, no matter what those around me thought.
箇所
I caused a lot of trouble for Shiguri and our mom, and I did some incredibly dumb things. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but right now, I'm happy. This time, the smile isn't bitter or reluctant. The smile I show Maple is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I know it, Maple's fingers, which had been clasped together so tightly, have loosened up.
バカね。あん
You're
たも
pretty stupid
不
yourself.
器用ってのがあんたらしいけど
I can see myself doing some pretty dumb things too. Still, I thought my dream was stupid, and I wouldn't have thought I read it wrong. Still, if I thought my dream was stupid, I wouldn't have followed it. We each let out a little chuckle. I put my hand on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Mabel.
そうね。あんたの言う通りかもね。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
私も自分で思っているよりもバカなのかも。
I'm dumber than I thought. Her smile is completely devoid of mischievousness. I saw it earlier. With renewed vigor, she straightens up, standing up to her full height.
あんたって本当におせっかい焼きね。
You know, you sure like meddling in other people's business. I couldn't stop if I wanted to.
そうね。性格はなかなか治らないわよね。
Yep, I know you really couldn't. Everything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Mabel laughs, sounding more relaxed than usual.
好きなことなんて誰かのためにやるものじゃないのよね。
I don't do the things, I don't do the things I like to do for anyone else's sake, you know?
人だからとか、
Whether
猫だからとか、
whether someone's a person or a cat girl.
そんなの何も関係なくて。
That sort of thing is totally irrelevant. Maple sounds like she's trying to convince herself of that. I nod to her in agreement. She raises her head and replies with a small nod of her own.
私は私。私らしく生きるわ。
I am me, I'll live the way I want to.
こそこそしてたのがバカみたい。
You know, you're really not a crafty guy.
あんたの話だけでそう思えちゃう単純さが怖いけど。
I can tell just from your story how simple you are, and it's kind of scary.
ちゃんと覚えとくわ。
But I'll make sure I don't forget it.
ありがとね、カショ。
Thanks, Cashew.
それと、シナモンも。
She's been following us. And Cinnamon too. Huh? Cinnamon? Maple turns and I follow her gaze. What?
めいちゃん。なんで
Mei-chan, how?
気づいてないとでも思ってたの？
Do you think I wouldn't notice?
うち出てからずっとついてきてたのなんか気づいてたし。
I knew you've been following us like since we left the house.
ちゃんと慎重にしてたのに。
I thought I was being careful. Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself out from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us the whole time?
その、めいちゃんとカシオさんが気になっちゃって。
I was curious about what you and Mei-chan were doing.
別にエッチなことを想像したんじゃないですよ。
But I didn't think you were doing anything lewd or anything,
本当
okay?
にただただめいちゃんが心配だっただけで。
I was just really worried about Mei-chan.
わざわざ断らなくてもそんなこと思ってないわよ。
Even if you don't straight up deny it, I know there's more to it than that.
カショのこともどうせシナモンの入れ知恵でしょ。
You told Cashew to help, right?
それは別に入れ知恵ってわけじゃなくて、
I didn't tell him anything.
どうしたらいいかわからなくて相談したっていうか、その
I just didn't know what to do, so I asked Cashew what he thought, and
別に怒ってないでしょうが、まったく。
I'm not really mad. Like, wait, I read that wrong. Sorry. I'm not really like mad though. Sheesh. Maple tenderly pats Cinnamon's head.
ありがとね。気にかけててくれて。
Thanks for worrying about me.
それと、この間も
And for the other day.
また歌うきっかけくれてありがとう。
Thanks for giving me another chance to sing. She smiles awkwardly. Nonetheless, she's direct with thanking Cinnamon.
めっちゃよかった。よかったよ。
Of course, I'm glad. So glad.
めいちゃんに嫌われちゃったかと思って心配だったから。
I thought you might have hated me, Mei-chan, so I was worried.
嫌わないわよ。あの程度のことで。
I don't hate you, not for something like that.
ずっと一緒にいるんだからわかるでしょうが、そのくらい。
I'll always be by your side, you know that, don't you?
でも
But... Sen starts to sob uncontrollably as Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. Their relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, I smile at the two cackerels and pet them both.
カショもありがとね。
You too, Cashew. Thanks.
しぐれには自分から相談してみるわ。
I'm gonna try talking to Shiguri myself. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Maple's face lights up in a smile as she nods to me. I pat both of their backs. Now, how about we head home?
そうね。帰りましょう。
Yeah, let's go already.
めいちゃん、カシオさん。シナも鼻水超出てるから。
Cinnamon, your snot's getting everywhere.
もうメソメソしてないでちゃんとしなさいってば。はい、ティッシュ。
Oh my gosh, stop crying so much, you big baby. Here, take a tissue.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, Lord.
はいはい、怒ってないから泣かないの。
Yeah, I'm not mad. Don't cry. It feels like we've gotten a little closer to each other. Side by side, the three of us head home to where the others are waiting for us.
歌をちゃんと勉強したい？
You would like to start taking singing seriously?
まあ、それはとても素晴らしいことではないですか。
Oh, my neck. My, isn't this just a wonderful development?
私にできることであれば全力で応援しましょう。
I shall support you as much as I can.
いいの？
Wait, seriously?
いきなり家を出てストリートミュージシャンからというならば反対はしますが。
I'm opposed to you suddenly leaving the house and performing on the street, but...
夢を持って頑張りたいというのであれば、私がそれを応援しない理由がないでしょ？
If you say you wish to pursue your dreams, then I see no reason not to cheer you on.
いや、まあ、それはそうかもしれないけど。
No, well, I guess you're right, but the fact that Shiguri is given in so readily is kind of anticlimactic. But, like Shiguri said, it's up to Maple to decide what she wants to do. There's no reason for her mother figure not to cheer her on. It seems perfectly natural to me.
ただ、やるなら一生懸命にやりなさい。
Just, if you're going to do it, you must put as much effort into it as possible.
途中で投げ出すなど、適当で半端なことだけは許しません。
I will not allow you to quit halfway or only do the bare minimum amount of work.
自分から言っておいてそんなことしないわよ。
I'll tell you right now that I won't be doing anything like that.
それに、そんなぬるい覚悟で言うわけないでしょ。
Besides, it's not like I'm not prepared for it anyway.
ならばよし、励みなさい。
If you are prepared, then that's fine. You must do your best. Her arms are crossed and her response is immediate. My dear little sister is too handsome for her own good. I should expect nothing less from the cackerel's little mother, though. She nods satisfied, and I stare at her with a hint of, admiration in my eyes.
よかったね。頑張ってね、めいちゃん。
Isn't that great? Do your best, Mei-chan.
ショコラも応援するよ。めいちゃんの歌めっちゃいいから。
Coco will be cheering you on too. Your songs are super awesome, Mei-chan.
うんうん。たまには家族サービスしてほしいくらいには期待してる。
Yep. As your family, we expect to get into your shows for free sometimes.
はいはい、ありがとう。
Yeah,
が
thanks.
っかりされない程度には頑張るわ。
I'll work hard as I can. You won't be disappointed.
一丁前に照れ隠ししやがって。
She's embarrassed about growing up.
メープルお姉ちゃんは素直じゃないからね。
Maple is amazing, isn't she?
うるさいわね。私は私のためにやるだけなの。
Gosh, shut up. I'm doing this because I want to, that's all.
メープルがいろいろと思うところがあるのは気づいてはいましたが、
I know you have much to think about Maple,
自
but
分から言ってくれるのを待っていましたので、本当に嬉しいです。
I am nonetheless glad to hear about this directly from you.
夢や目標は人に言われてやっても仕方がないことですから。
Once a person resolves to follow their dreams, there's not much anyone else can do about it. Yeah, definitely. It's all thanks to her mother's training.
いいえ、兄様のサポートあってのことです。
No, it's because of your support for her, Misama.
私では経験が足りないことも多々ありますゆえ。
Ah, sweet Jesus, she's getting perverted. Or at least it sounds like she is. There's still much I haven't experienced yet. She smiles looking proud of what... Wait. Say that. She smiles looking proud of how well her cat girls are growing. As long as I can help Shigori with the things she can't do on her own. As long as everyone can decide what they want to do, I'm happy. There is one thing I wanted to ask. Even though you knew Maple was worried about... Wait. Even though you knew what Maple was worrying about, you left the video up there?
ええ、過保護にするのは簡単ですが、自分で考えるきっかけになればと。
Indeed, it's easy to be overprotective, but it made her think about it's made her think about the matter on her own.
私はみんなの母親代わりですから。
I am their mother figure after all. She inclines her head and smiles. She might be small, but she's still able to support the rest of us on her back. Shigori is always thinking about her surrogate daughters, the cat girls. I pat my beloved sister's head.
あ、しぐれ、ちょっとお願いがあるんだけどさ。
Oh, Shigori, there is one thing I wanted to ask.
歌を始めるにしても、最初は楽器をやった方がいいって聞いたのよね。
I heard that even if I... Wait, yeah. I heard that even if I can already sing, it's a good idea to play an instrument too.
だからなんか、歌と一緒にできるような楽器買ってもいいかしら。
So, like, can I buy an instrument that would go along with my singing?
自分で貯めてるお金ならいくらかあるし。
I have some money of my own that I can use. Oh, a good idea. Where did you hear something like that?
私には Wi-Fi でつながる世界中の友達がいるからね。
I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, and I do have friends all over the internet, you know.
光ファイバーでつながる世界中の友達は何でも答えてくれますし。
And your friends all over the internet will answer any question that comes following them to them through the fiber optic
ほ
cables.
んと便利な時代になったもんよね。
We sure live in a convenient era, don't we?
引きこもりが増えるのも仕方ないことです。
Indeed, though it does allow for an increase in the number of shut-ins. I see. They nod enthusiastically in mutual understanding. I think this is the first time Shigori is hearing of Maple's friends, too. It was a night that, It was a night when I felt like It was a night when I felt like these two proud girls were looking down on me for some reason.
NekoPara。
The next day off.
来たね。ついにこの日が来ちゃったね。
Wow, it's here. The day is finally here.
大げさ。 別に何でもないでしょうが。
Stop freaking out. It's not even that special.
単に楽器買いに来ただけの話でしょ。
We're going to buy an instrument.
そんなことないよ。歌手めいちゃんの第一歩だもん。
Not just that, you're taking your first steps as a singer, Mei-chan.
ドキュメンタリーとかだったらここを歩きながら。
If this were a documentary, we'd be walking along here and saying something
メイ
like,
プルさんの伝説はここから始まったんですね。
"This is where Mei-chan's legend first began,"
ナレーション映像流れちゃうんだよ。
or some other kind of narration like that.
もうシナモンゾクゾクしちゃう。
Oh my, Cinnamon's shivering all over.
ちょっと本当に恥ずかしいから落ち着いてほしいんだけど。
You're kind of embarrassing, so could you, like, calm down? You seem pretty excited, huh, Cinnamon?
姉妹とはいえ、メイプルのためにあそこまで喜べるのは素晴らしいですけどね。
They are sisters, but I am pleased to see Cinnamon being that happy for Maple. They say they're best friends, you know. Wait, they say they're best friends, you know.
そうですね。あの2匹の関係はそっちの方がしっくりきます。
Yeah, that's right. The relationship is certainly one of close comrades. We headed toward the instrument store near Yusakai Station. Like Cinnamon said, we're here to buy Maple an instrument. Shigure has a spring in her step, as if she's... Wait. Shigure has a spring in her step, as if she is a mother celebrating her daughter going off on her own for the first time. But hey, what do I know?
めいちゃんはどんな楽器買うか決めてるの？
Mei-chan, do you know what kind of instrument you want to buy?
歌いながらってことだからギターかなとは思ってるけどね。
Since I'll be playing it while I'm singing, I figure I want a guitar.
弾き語りとかかっこよさそうだし、私に似合いそうじゃない？
People who can sing and play at the same time are totally hot, so it's perfect for me, right?
さすがめいちゃん、自信満々だね。
That's our Mei-chan, always full of confidence.
物はお店で気に入ったのを選べばいいかなって思ってるけど。
I guess I should just wait till I get to the store. Wait, I guess I should wait till I get to the store to choose something I like, though.
そうだね。私もめいちゃんに似合うの選ぶよ。
Yes, that's right. I'll find one that suits you too, Mei-chan. Are you sure about this? You're always helping out at the store, so I'd be willing to buy you a practice guitar, but...
だからいいって言ってるじゃない。
Don't worry, okay? I got it.
自分のためなんだから。
I'm the one who wants it, so I'll be the one who buys it.
ほんと、歌唱は甘いわね。
You're always too soft on me,
そ
Cashew.
れとも、私のこと口説いてるわけ？
Or are you trying to impress me? Don't you think I could do better than that if I was, moron? I fired back at Mabel as she grins at me impishly.
なんだか兄様とメイプルが仲良くなりましたね。
I can tell that Nisama and Maple are getting along well.
そうだね。羨ましいな。
Ah, yes, I am a little jealous.
はあ、シナモンはどっちが羨ましいのですか？
Which one are you jealous of, Cinnamon?
両方かな。
Both, I guess. We pass the time talking like this as we head to our destination. Finally, we arrive at the instrument store I found on the web. Wow.
めいちゃん、見て見て。楽器がいっぱいあるよ。
Mei-chan, look, instruments. There are so many instruments.
そりゃ楽器屋に来たんだから楽器がなきゃダメでしょうよ。
Oh, duh, an instrument store without instruments would be pretty crappy.
あ、ギター。奥の方にギターが置いてあるよ。
A guitar. There are guitars over there.
ほら、めいちゃん。行こう行こう。あっちあっち。
Come on, Mei-chan, let's go. There.
分かってるってば。そんな急がなくても逃げやしないわよ。
I heard you already. They're not going anywhere, so you don't have to run.
歌唱しぐれ。ちょっと奥の方いい？
Cashew, Shiguri, can I look around?
もち
Yes, of course. Take your time choosing. Shuri and I follow behind two cat girls.
どれがいいのかさっぱりわからないわね。
I really don't know if they're good or not.
そうだね。さっぱりわからないね。
Oh yes, I really don't know either.
いらっしゃいませ。
Instrument shopkeeper, welcome. The kind-looking shopkeeper calls out the two wandering cat
どの
girls.
ようなものをお探しでしょうか。
What can I help you find?
よろしければご案内をさせてください。
If you need any information, just ask.
あ、そうね。いいギターを探してるの。
Right, I'm looking for a good guitar.
私に似合いそうな、かっこよくていいギターを。
Oh Lord, here we go. A good, cool guitar that matches me. That doesn't really mean anything. You can see she's going into a snob mode. But the shopkeeper takes it in
いい
stride.
ギターですか？
A good guitar, huh?
エレキギターですか？それともアコースティックギターですか？
How about an electric guitar? Maybe you would like an acoustic guitar better.
弾き語りとかしたいの。
I want to sing and play. I want something that can match my singing.
でしたらアコースティックギターですね。
In that case, you want an acoustic
そう、
guitar.
私に似合うアコースティックギターを探してるのよ。
Yeah, I'm looking for an acoustic. Wow, I keep on stumbling over words. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for an acoustic guitar that fits me.
何かおすすめはあるかしら？
Do you have any suggestions?
そうですね。見た目や音色はもう好みの問題だと思うのですが。
Well, let's see. It still depends on what you want it to look. So it depends on what you want it to look and sound like, but
とりあえずいいものならばこの辺りですね。
anyway, if you're looking for good ones, they're around here. The shopkeeper takes the guitar down and shows it to her.
どれどれ？
Oh yeah, which ones?
え、
What?
1、10、100、
1, 10, 100, 1,000?
20万円？で、いいのかしら？
200,000 yen? Is that alright? She grins stifles as her lips trembling slightly. She's pointing at the price tag that says 200,000 yen.
これはゼロ2つ多いとか？
It sure has a lot of zeros on it.
そうですね。今は値下げして大変お求めやすくなっております。
Yeah, I know. I bet a lot of people want me to lower the price.
いいギターと言われますと、やはりこのくらいかなと。
But if you want a good guitar, this is it.
そうね。このくらいよね。
It is something like this, huh?
私もこのくらいのがいいとは思うんだけど。
I'm pretty sure something like this would be good for me, but
他にはおすすめはないのかしら？
do you have any other recommendations? Taco. Knock it off.
他ですか？
Others.
そうですね。
Let me see.
別メーカーだと同ランクのギターならこの辺りでしょうか？
If you want one that's similar rank, but from a different maker, then how about this one? The shopkeeper takes down a different guitar and shows it to Mabel. 300,000 yen.
30万円。
300,000 yen?
30万円って
300,000 yen is that's
他もだいたいこんな感じなのかしら？
anything else like this sort of thing?
そうですね。やはりこのランクになると。
Well, you really want something good, huh?
そうよね。やっぱりこのくらいはするものよね。
Yeah, right. It has to be something good, right?
歌唱を
Cashier-san?
バイト代って前借りとかさせてもらえませんか？
Do you think I could get a small advance in my part-time pay?
ちょっとくらいエロい格好とかならしてもいいんで。
If you need me to dress a little slutty or something, I guess I could do that too. She looks at me pleadingly. It seems she's on the verge of bursting into tears. I guess she can't help but drop the facade so easily. As I consider that, the color steadily drains from her cheeks. I had no choice but to save her from this herself. Excuse me, shopkeeper. Do you have any recommendations for beginners? Where would I find them?
初心者向けですか？
Something geared towards beginners, eh?
そうですね。最初の入門ですとこの辺りがおすすめですかね。
In that case, I'd recommend you get started with these intro guitars over here. They motion to another area with simpler guitars. The prices range from 30,000 to 50,000
あま
yen.
り安いものはいろいろと設計も良くない部分もありますし、
The cheaper ones usually have something wrong with them, but
あとはやはり
at
最
any
低
rate,
限はちゃんとした音色の方が練習してて楽しいですしね。
even the bottom of the barrel guitars sound good enough to practice
入
on.
門的な教科書やセットもついてますので、
They
この
also,
辺りをおすすめしています。
they also come with intro textbooks, so this is my recommendation if you're looking to start. Let's see. So Maple,
その見え張ってすみませんでした。
sorry for making a scene.
初心者用のアコースティックギターセットください。
A beginner's acoustic guitar set, please.
はい、わかりました。
Alright, sure thing.
それでは少々お待ちくださいませ。
Just a moment, please.
なかなか性格は変わらないね。
Mei-chan always has to be Mei-chan, huh?
これもいい勉強でしょう。
Yes, you're learning a lot about her. Yeah, I guess so. Although my companion's smiles appear to be bitter, I know they actually enjoy watching these events unfold.
その歌唱いいの？
Kashu, is this okay?
別にあのくらいだったら自分でもなんとか。
I think I can pay for this much on my own, but... Her tail and ears slump in dejection. She looks up at me apologetically. I'm the one who got you started on all this. Besides, I wanted to buy it for you anyway. I wasn't just saying that, I really wanted to support you in this.
歌唱
Maple clutches her newly purchased guitar case to her chest. It's heartwarming to see her so excited about it. I owe you a lot, you know. Anyway, we're family, aren't we? Don't be so high-strung. I pat Maple's head as she grumbles to herself. Her grip on the guitar, good lord, Karu, please. Her grip on the guitar tightens as she nods her head.
わかった。
Okay.
じゃあ歌唱に甘える。
And now she's blushing. Well, if you're going to spoil me, Cashew.
その代わり、ちゃんと練習して。
And I'll pay you back. I better practice hard.
あんたのために歌ってあげるから。
I want to sing for you one day.
約束。
I promise. Though her normal confidence is gone, she speaks without hesitation. She extends an outstretched pinky towards me. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. I stick my own pinky out. The two of us firmly link our fingers.
二人とも熱いのはキャラじゃないとか言いながら。
This kind of passion isn't really part of either of their
め
characters.
ちゃくちゃ青春っぽいよ、しぐれちゃん。
Excuse me. It just reeks of youth, doesn't it, Shigure-chan?
そうですね。とてもとてもとてもとても甘酸っぱくて。
Yes, it does. How very, very, very bittersweet.
見てるこっちが恥ずかしくなってしまいますわ。
Oh, dear God. I'm getting embarrassed just watching them.
やっぱり天然物が一番だよね。
I always knew natural impulses were the most wonderful thing ever.
二人ともと天然物ですからね。
They're certainly both in touch with their natural sides.
後ろのあれ、何？
What's going on behind us? Aren't those two always like that? The two of them are huddled together, whispering and mumbling about something. Let's see.
とりあえずこんな感じで構えて。
First, I set it up like this.
それから人差し指がここで、中指はここで。
And I put my index finger. Then my index finger goes here, and middle finger goes here.
薬指がちょっと届きづらいけど。
That's why because I used to play guitar very, very back in the day, like when I was not even in my teens. That's why, especially when you play stuff like piano or like guitar and stuff like that, they always advise to do finger stretches. She fumbles with her new guitar. She skims the pick in her right hand over the strings.
もう一回同じように。
One more time, just like that. Wow, so cool, Mei-chan. You look happy.
いいですね。
Very nice. Maple sits at the other end of the dining table. The rest of us stare intently at her as she frantically scans the beginner's manual.
このくらいで喜ぶわけないでしょ。
That's nothing to be happy about.
物のわからない子猫じゃあるまいし。
I'm not some kitten who doesn't know anything.
こんな苦労してやっと一回音鳴らせたくらいじゃ話にならないんだから。
You don't have to get all excited over me finally playing a single note.
この次は
Okay, so next is G.
人差し指がここで、中指がここで。
My index finger here, my middle finger here.
小指？
Pinky?
小指がこんなところって。
Pinky goes here, I guess.
G もできた。
I managed to play G too.
めいちゃん本当に嬉しそうだね。
The hard part not all the time is remembering where to put your fingers. Well, at least for me anyway. The hard part wasn't always remembering where to put your fingers where. It was remembering which one was G and F and H and all that. Remembering which one was which, not where to put your fingers. Remembering which one was which was the hard part for me. Mei-chan looks happy, doesn't she?
もうこっちのことも目に入ってないみたいですし。
I think she's forgotten that we exist. Clumsily, she continues to strum the note she just learned. She then hugs the guitar happily without without an ounce of shame.
本当に歌唱さんのおかげです。ありがとうございます。
This really is thanks to you, Cashew. Thank you. I didn't do anything. You told me about what was going on, Cinnamon, and I just talked to Maple about a bit. If anything, you did more than me. I refill everyone's tea.
歌唱さんってばかっこいいんですから。
My Cashew, you're always so cool.
兄様は天然でそれだからいいのですよね。
It's in Nisama's nature, after all.
ほんと、妹心に容赦なくビシバシきますわ。
It truly makes my little sisters, it truly makes my little sister's heart flutter.
妹じゃなくったってビシバシ来るし。
I'm not his little sister, but my heart's all flutter too. Flutter? What the hell do you mean by that? I have no idea what language they're speaking, but they seem to be able to understand each other. I really don't think I did anything that special,
で
though.
はメープルは一旦兄様に預けて私は先に戻りますね。
Now then, I'll leave Maple in your care, Nisama. I should be returning now.
今日はお母様とお父様と晩ご飯を食べに行く予定がありますので、
I have plans to eat dinner with mother and father.
その後で実家にいるショコラとバニラを送りがてらメープルを迎えに来ます。
Afterwards, I'll return Coco. I shall return Coco and Vanilla, who are at our parents' house, and call for Maple. Alright, I got it. If Maple wishes to stay here and practice, I see nothing wrong with letting her. My house is above the bakery, but they essentially completely separate. The walls are pretty thick too, so I'm not worried about her being too loud. If anything, I'm worried about disturbing Maple from her trance. I meet Shiguri's gaze and nod before seeing her out through the front door.
では私とシナモンはこれで。
Alright, Cinnamon and I are off. Okay, let me know when you're coming back.
メイちゃんをよろしくお願いします。
Yes, we were leaving Mei-chan in your care. The door of the waiting taxi opens and the two climb in. Simmons, a lot like Maple too, huh? I muttered to myself. I watch the car drive into the distance until it's just a speck on the horizon. Now then. Coco and Vanilla aren't here, so I guess I better start prepping for tomorrow or something. I stretch as I head toward the strangely quiet kitchen. And that, guys, is where we are going to leave it. Thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by the video today. Please remember that if you liked what you saw here today, please remember to leave a like. And let me know in the comments below how you are enjoying this series so far of NekoPara Volume 3. But I will see you guys next time. Please remember, if you didn't notice, the logo over this way, the St. Jude Play Live logo. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are not new to the channel, you know I've done this before in the past, but for the entire month of April to the end of May, we are trying to raise money for St. Jude as part of their St. Jude Play Live event. With the goal this year is to try to hit $150. So guys, please, first and foremost, if you do not know who St. Jude is or what they do, please go check out their website. It's a simple Google search, really easy to find. But in short, they are an organization and a wide range of hospitals all over the world that offer help to kids in need as they battle through some serious illnesses such as cancer and whatever have you, and including the crisis, of course, that we're fighting right now. Of course, you know, the coronavirus. They help these kids through all that. So please, guys, please, first go check out the website to find out more about what they do and who they are. And secondly, if you have any money you can donate between now and the end of May, please donate what you can, whether it be $1, $5, $100 if you have it. Every cent counts, and help us reach our $150 goal as we try and help St. Jude during this event. There will be a donation link below this video, so all you do is go down there, click on it, it'll send you to the donation page, and please donate what you can. There will be a link for the donation page in each video that goes up here on my YouTube channel until the end of May. So if you don't have the money now, but you think you will later, you have plenty of time, but please donate what you can if you have the money. Once again, the donation link will be in the description below. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. As always, peace, love, and chicken grease. O4L. I'll see you on my Spock Watchers later. As always, welcome to my domain. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, and forever, peace.